My heart goes out to those of you that are on the journey and you've been struggling lately and you just haven't been resonating with all this reunion energy and all this togetherness readings that we have been getting, and those are real. And that is happening for some people. There's definitely some people that are going to be in reunion and finding love. Okay, that's not a lie. It's real. But there are those of you that do watch that just don't feel that's for you. You feel like they've been distant. You feel they're keeping things from you. You feel like it's not going to work out, or perhaps you guys are even separated and suffering in silence, and you don't know what happened, and you don't know what's going on, and you thought things were going so well. Maybe you were on your journey and union looked like it was right around the corner, and then something happened, and you're just like, what was that? Am I even on this journey? If that's you and you just feel like nothing's going your way and it seems like you're lost and you're confused and you're just hurting and you're like, I'm very confused with the energy that's being read by readers. Number one, I would like to read for you privately. I could really use your financial support, and I think you can use me to give you personal answers in a one-on-one reading. So I'd really appreciate it if you did book something with me, and we can definitely dive really deep into your situation, just personally and privately. Sometimes the energy speaks a lot louder that way. But in general, this is going to be for those of you guys that are just hurting. You're in pain and you're fighting to emotionally detach, but you can't, and you don't understand, why is your energy stuck? Are you obsessed? Are you chained karmically? What is this fight over in your spirit, in your body? Why can't you let go? Why can't you move on? Your brain wants to move on. Your brain says, let's go. And your heart is like, wait a minute, can't. If that's you and you're just like, Steph, I am lost. I'm in silence. I don't know what's going on. Can you please explain? Let's do this reading. This is for you. My members, you guys get a free reading at the end of this video. So if you're here, just go ahead and stick around, and I will be doing my member readings at the end. We'll do a full Celtic cross. We'll answer some questions. We'll get it all settled. Just make sure your payment went through on my website. I really need your financial support right now. I can't afford free readings at this time. Okay. Spirit, use these cards to guide my fingers to the right ones for this message today, for the people with broken hearts, hurting, suffering in silence, not always resonating with reunion readings, not resonating with things going well, but the opposite. What is going on with this rejection? Show me the rejection. Show me the silent treatment. Show me the real situation. Let's start with how this person really thinks and feels for my client. How does this person really think and really feel? Use my fingers to guide me to the right cards. Okay. And what is really going on that creates this energy, Spirit? What is the karma? What is creating this vibe? And what's going to happen? Show me the future. Okay. And Spirit, what do you want my client to know? What advice, what to do about this person? Show us. Okay, thank you. All right. So let's start with Spirit's advice about your situation. Number 1, Spirit wants you to have faith and believe that a new beginning exists for you, a new timeline, a new gift, something beautiful, something worthwhile, something of value. I want you to put your hand on your chest, your right hand, please, and your left hand right over your solar plexus, right above your belly button. And I want you to say, I deserve better. Let's say it a few times here. I deserve better. 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 You have to feel that. You have to speak that into your heart. Your heart is a precious gift. And that's what this Ace of Pentacles means to me. Your heart is the gift. It is the precious gold. It is worth fighting for. It is worth having. You need to treasure your heart and be careful who you give it to. Only someone who is going to hold your heart and value your heart is worthy. You don't just give it away. Your heart is precious, and I just feel like you need to remind yourself that you deserve more than silent treatment. You deserve more than rejection, and you deserve more than games. You deserve more. So Spirit wants to remind you of your garden, your soul, your spirit, and what you plant into it, which is your heart and the seed, what you tell your heart and what you feel your heart deserves. Another ace. Just kind of going right along with it. Feeling. So taking action and feeling that you are worthy of more. Okay, you are going to be healed. You are going to be revived. You are going to have love. You are not meant to just walk in a somber, sad, rejected experience. You're meant to have good love. You're meant to have it, to receive it, to hold it, to love it, to feel it. It's yours. You're worthy of this. And don't convince yourself that you have to stick around for someone's games. This is your choices. Spirit says, remember yourself in every equation. You hold the key to your experience. It's your decision. If you want to stay or you want to go, it is your choice. It's not up to them to call you, to pick you, to choose you, to come back. It's not up to them. It's up to you on if you want them at all. So Spirit says there is a new love coming your way. Or just let's go ahead and just say a love. But revived, refreshed, renewed, beautiful, kind, and good. So Spirit wants to remind you of your worth, your value. That's the advice to take in this reading. But let's go ahead and get into your person's thoughts and feelings of you. And then why they're feeling that way about you, and then what's going to happen. All right. This is a sad story for someone. A very sad story. And I want you to know I'm here with you in your pain. This is a very painful one. Number one, this person thinks it's completely over. They've been silent because right now, they believe that this is the ending, a very painful ending of a very painful relationship. Your person knows that they have betrayed you. They've backstabbed you. They have spoken bad behind your back. They've twisted swords in your back and you didn't know it was them, but it was them. They were hurting you. They've said things and they've done things that would hurt you. I'm not saying that's all they've ever done, but they've done it and they know it. And so when they think of you, they know that it's done in their mind. They know this is it, this is over. I don't want to talk to you ever again. That's what they're thinking in their head. They're thinking the argument you guys had couldn't be worse. They're catastrophizing it. They're making it sound like it couldn't get any worse. They know that this is a block on your number, a block between communication, a block between you guys for a reason. And it has to do with betrayal and lies, deceit, deception, cruelty. They've been playing a victim. They've been playing a martyr. But honestly, they've been holding on to things that they don't want to talk about, things they don't want to release, things they don't want to come out in the open. They don't want you to tell everything, every secret, everything they've said, everything they've done. They're shamed. But know that whatever is happening, it's coming to an end with the Ten of Swords. And it shows up in a reading because it's time to let go of the past. You may need a box of tissues because this is about an ending of a relationship and the ending of a cycle. It's now time to look forwards and let go of negative thinking. I'm going to need you to release what you guys had and welcome what can come. But honestly, it's a very scary card, and it's about liberation. And it's a 10, which means that it's finally the end of something and the beginning of something else. It's about hitting rock bottom. I mean, this is it. It can't get worse. Even though that's stupid. And that's a freaking lie. Because honestly, it can get worse. Oh, you could grab these swords and toss it right at them. You could embarrass them. You could out their secrets. You could cause so many problems. It's like revenge. It can get worse, but you're choosing not to. You're going to stay laying down and you're like, you know what? You did this. You killed this relationship. You rejected it, Four of Cups. This is why they're blocking you, because they don't want to love you. They don't want to love you. They don't choose you. Even though you're sitting here offering them your cup, here, on a silver platter, on a golden platter. Here's my heart. Here's my love. I want to be here for you. I love you. I care about you. They are rejecting it. They don't want to face up to all the baggage and what they need to let go of. It's an enlightenment in a sense, a liberation and enlightenment. But when they think about you, when they think about your connection, they really honestly just think it's over. And they don't want it. I know that hurts you. Like I said, you're going to have to grab a box of tissues. But the Four of Cups is about someone who's fed up. And they're sitting under a tree. And they don't even want to notice the beautiful cup that is sitting in their face like an idiot. A complete idiot. And remember, there you are. Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. You have the gold. You have the goods. You have a good heart. You have good, solid intentions. You're loyal. You're kind. You're good. You're solid. You're true. And they're rejecting you. What kind of a fool, what kind of an idiot is going to reject something beautiful, something good, something awesome, given by God, given by the universe? For them to reject it, this is not even closing the door, this is slamming the door on your face. Slamming the door on you, blocking your number, blocking you out. That's what they're thinking about doing. They feel like you guys have gone through all the motions. And there's no other way you could fix this. There's no other opportunity, but there it is. They haven't looked closely at what they have in front of them, you, and appreciate what is in front of them, you, your children, your family, your love, your connection. They don't even want to look and appreciate what you are offering them. And that hurts. That is cringe. That is toxic. That is ugly. That is disrespectful. That is hateful. That is cruel. That is so unkind. It is so ungood. That's why Spirit wants you to get away. Because value yourself. Just because you're being rejected by some idiot doesn't mean your value depletes. It is their value. And Spirit says they are treating you how they feel about themselves. Did you cop that? Did you ever think of it that way? That you are the closest person to them? You are the gift. You are the soulmate. You are the beautiful energy that they were meant to have. And instead of accepting a gift, they reject it because they're rejecting themselves. Did you think about that? How they feel about themselves, my twin flames, my soulmates out there. That's how they're treating you. And I need you to think about that seriously. You're offering them everything good and they're pushing you away. Why? Because they don't deserve it. And in this case, they're right. They do not deserve you. They do not deserve your love, your kindness, your gifts, your goodness. They don't deserve it. And they know it. You know why? Guilty conscience, 10 of Swords. They've done you dirty. They've done you so dirty. And I don't know if they acknowledge that today or they will, but that acknowledgement will come. And that's why you're being rejected right now. They don't like their life. They're unhappy. They complain. My life is miserable. My life is broke. My life is sad. My life is so many problems. This isn't my home. This isn't my life. This isn't my happiness. This isn't good for me. Like I should be in a different place by now. Yeah. Hello. They should. And instead of literally waking up to their own karma, They look to you and they blame you and they block you. They reject you. They have not dealt with their own issues. They have not healed and dealt with their own heart. They haven't gone in and dug deep and said to themselves, why am I pushing away something and someone wonderful for me? Yep. So let's move on. How do they feel about you right now in their heart? This is what they're thinking. I don't want her. I don't want him. I'm done. It's over. Can't get worse. Catastrophize, lie to themselves, avoidance, not looking at what's right in front of them. Okay, that's in their mind. But their heart of hearts, let's look at that. What are they feeling in regards to you? Because that, my friends, could be a whole different story. So we've got here the King of Wands, which is crazy, but we're going to go with it. How they feel about you, my love, is they want you. They want you. Honey, you are, wow, you're a diamond in the rough. You are hot, fire, sexy, steaming. They have a very high attraction to you. The chemistry between you guys is so fire that it is that baby making love. It is that I don't want you to stop. I don't want your hands off me. I want to keep pumping. I want to keep doing it all. I want to keep grabbing you. I want you to stay with me, stay on me, just be around me. Like they crave you. That is the King of Wands. And the truth is, their heart wants you. Their heart wants a happy family with you. They feel in their heart, you are the soulmate. You are the 10 of Cups. You are happiness. You are wifey. You are hubby. You are mother of their children, father of their children. You are the king on the throne of passion. That's you. That's how they feel. That's exactly how they feel. There's a lot of vibrant, colorful energy coming from this king. Everybody wants to be him. Everybody wants him. He has such vitality and prowess, and it's impossible not to notice him. He is the king of sexy energy. He knows what he wants, and he relishes in his energy to get it. When he walks in a room, you notice it, and it's beautiful. Harnessing this king's energy is when someone shows up ready to learn from the past mistakes that inform them of their future. It's strength. It's understanding limits. It's the arrival of new skills. And whatever you want to do, you can do it now. Committed to what you love and what you're passionate about. Now he knows, or she knows, that you are passionate. I mean, when you make friends, when you go to a room, somehow people gravitate to you. You just walk in and you're like a sunshine ray. Everyone's just tuned into your energy. They're just tuned. And they see this about you. They feel it about you. They know that so many people love you. So many people want to get to know you. So many people want to be around you. They also feel that you're a leader. You're strong, you're confident, you're powerful. Heck, you would have to have some serious confidence to go and pursue someone who's rejecting you. You would have to have serious confidence to love someone so powerfully, even after the betrayal and rejection. It really takes someone who knows themselves at a deep level to really be confident enough to stand in this person's presence and say, I love you beyond this. And that's very intimidating. They don't have that power, guys. The person you're dealing with is weak. They are weak. And this is not a competition, and it's not anything like that. It's not a game. It's just the fact that they want to be around you too, like everybody else. But they can't stand in your presence because they don't have a lot of pride. They struggle. They feel that you are a powerful, attractive leader. You know what you want. You go get it. You're brave, you're strong, you're courageous. You have what it takes. You're a hard worker. You're dedicated. You're dedicated to your kids. You're dedicated to your family. You fight for them. You get this from your ancestors. You get this power, this love for family, this love for children, this love for people, very Leo. You get this from your family. You get this from your dad, your mom, your grandparents. You have a beautiful heart, the Leo King heart. The Leo King heart loves their children very much, loves all children very much, very, very, very strong and protective and smart and dedicated, so much so that there's nothing and no one that would get in their way from their family and the ones they love. So deep down in their hearts, they know this about you. It's a very powerful energy. We'll clarify some of that, but that's what we're pulling from that King of Wands. Now, how they feel, this 10 of Cups. And when you draw this card in a reading, just know again, this 10-10, it's the completion of a cycle. So for you twin flames out there, you soulmates, you are finally ending a period with them. And you know it, you feel it, that's why you're watching. You're like, I feel a shift. I do feel an ending. I also feel a new beginning, obviously. But this is the completion of something, and it's harmonious, and it brings emotional satisfaction and emotional happiness and contentment. And it's a card filled with positive energy, and it shows that the happiness you seek is right here within reach. Honey, the sad truth about this person, they know in their heart that you would make them happy. How sad is that? How absolutely sad that they're rejecting happiness. They're rejecting love. I think instead of being mad at them, you should feel bad. And probably as an empath, and I feel a lot of emotions reading this, you do feel bad. You do have that heart where you're just like, it's so sad to see someone turn away something good What a bad place they must be in. What a bad place to be able to reject this. What a terrible thing they must be feeling about themselves. It's time to receive your heart's desire and appreciate every moment. And in their heart, they wish they could enjoy their children with you. They wish they could enjoy their home with you. They wish they could enjoy life and be happy with you in their heart. But again, their mind is a mess. What a messy mind. Look at this toxic mess. And we go back to what they are thinking and feeling again, and it is rejection of the Empress. Rejection of you, honey. The sad, cruel truth that I told you grab a tissue box because this is a painful one. How... Wow. They feel that you smother your loved ones. Maybe they feel that you're too good. You're too spoiling. You're too good to them. Like you're just too loving, too smothering. And they feel like they need to step back from you and get some control of the issues that they have. They are putting their efforts into the wrong woman. And it could be the wrong man, but honey, they are putting their efforts in the wrong people. And they feel like you are putting your efforts to them and it's pointless. Because you're putting your efforts into them and they're treating you like an option. Which is blocking your growth, blocking your shine. They also suffer with mother issues. They have mother issues. That is one of the biggest reasons, one of the biggest, why they don't love themselves. While they're hurting, they have unresolved pain. And they don't know how to heal it. They're walking in circles. They are choosing the wrong people and they're rejecting you. You don't just embody a mother figure, honey. You embody a powerful, strong, divine feminine. But I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it absolutely honest. Your power and ability to heal and step into your feminine era is not happening because you are pursuing them. You're pursuing them. You're loving them. You're pursuing. You're available. And you shouldn't be. I know that's tough to hear. But they do know that they treat you like a joke. They treat you disrespectfully. They know. And it does dim your shine to want somebody that treats you like that. It does dim it. I don't care if it's a twin flame or a soulmate. You are dimming your light. And we talked at the beginning of this, your value. And a very proud and strong, powerful empress would not be opening her door to this person. She wouldn't. And I know there's an ounce of love, and I know there's action towards healing. And I'm still here for you, and I love you, and I'm not going anywhere, and I support you, and I see the good in you, and I see the real heart in you. I know that that's all part of being the Empress. But that ends and stops after a lot of effort to do that for them, and they still reject. Especially, and we do have children here because we got the Ten of Cups and the Empress, especially when children are involved. So if you have babies, if you have kids, if you have children, not adults, but children in your life that are affected by your choices in partner, that also really dims your Empress energy, because you have to want better and best for them. She would never choose some unsure, insecure, unavailable person to be there and be a leader in her family. She would never. Okay? So how they feel about you is that you're putting all your efforts into them, which is a waste of time. And again, they have mother issues, okay? But they do feel like you're just wasting your time, because let's get to the truth here. King of Cups in the reverse. They lack the emotional maturity, honey. They lack the emotional maturity of the upright King of Cups. They are manipulative and always looking for ways to escape the reality and escape their emotional healing, period. And the truth is, they need to explore their emotions, their cups, and figure out who they really are, what their issues are, and why they do what they do. Because the truth is, they are controlling your relationship. You have given a rejecter and an emotionally immature human the reins, the keys, and the power over your heart and your relationship. You've given them the power and the authority to say when, to say who, to say how this is run. That's it. And you know what? Not everything that glitters is gold. But this is, I don't value you. You're just a drop in the bucket, honey. You're just one out of many girls, out of many guys. I could have them. I could have them. I could have all these people. I want you to hear me when I say that, because that hurts. Thank you, EGP, for, or what your name is. Thank you so much for your donation, Sarah. I appreciate you. I appreciate that gift so much. I love you, and may you be blessed tenfold of what you send me. Thank you. So I want you to take this card in, because this is killing you. This is really killing you, Empress. You are literally, your light, your energy, your resources, it's dying because they're killing you here. They're treating you like nothing, like you're just a choice that they can choose if they choose it. They're treating you like you're always going to be there. just sitting there with your hand out, your cup, just like, here I am, choose me. I'm right here when you're ready. Just give me a call. Give me a text. This is a very emotional reading. I just feel the empathic nature of this. And the rejection is so strong in this reading. So I know you must be in pain. I know you must be hurting. And so, Spirit wants you to know what is going to happen is you, my friend, you who's watching, you are going to be strong for you and your babies, or you and your family, or just you and your own personal cup of happiness. You are going to take it and you're going to pick it up like the King of Wands. You're going to be strong. You're going to walk away and you're going to pull your energy and your love and your resources away from this person. Thus, you are going to eliminate the fact that they even have a choice for you. You are going to pull away that cup and you're going to go, I'm sorry you thought you had a choice, but you don't. I am worthy. I deserve more. I have value. I'm good. I'm pure. I'm attractive. I'm strong. I'm skilled. I'm wise. I'm kind. I deserve more.
I don't ever want to play Danny again.
Okay. Well, that's good. We're just going to talk about that later. And I'm glad you're taking a break.
I mean, I don't ever.
I know. I know. You're upset right now. Okay. I love you. So my little guy came in with a message, which I always think are omens, signs when we get interrupted in a reading or something happens. It's like the energy around me here is trying to say something else. And he loves his brother very much. Like they're buds. Sometimes they get really aggravated with each other. And usually when they're playing games, isn't that ironic, right? Games, they're literally playing video games. But just the essence of that word in this reading, like they're playing games. And so when they're playing games, certain games, sometimes they get in a fight. They get angry, frustrated with one another because they're focused on some goal. They're focused on winning something, or, you know, like the game can just mess up sometimes and then they get mad at the other person if they're on a team, etc. And so they get really upset, 10 of Swords, and they're just like, you know what, that's it. And my littlest, he'll say, I'm never going to play games with him again, ever. 44 minutes on the clock when I said it. And he's like, I'm done. That's it. I'm mad at him. Never playing with him again. I hate it. And he's angry and he's in his emotions and he's not emotionally mature. And it's not, I need to take a break from this game and from him for a little bit. It's permanent, which is what I like to call catastrophization. He's catastrophizing a moment and making it seem like that moment is forever, you know, and it's not. It's not forever. It's right now. And that might be something to add in this reading. Sometimes we have these 10 of Swords, which acts like forever. But it's not. It's for right now. So we're just going to leave that where it sits. That's just an energy in the reading that did come in. You can take that message or leave it out. It's just an extra message, okay? Moving on to what's going to happen is they're going to be single. because whoever it is they're pursuing isn't going to want them. They will get their karma. They will be rejected as much as they rejected you. This is what goes around, comes around. It is a circle of life. It is karma. So watch. Not that you'll care to. But to add that to this other message here, you are going to pull your King of Cups love away from this person, and you're going to go love yourself. You're going to go fall in love with yourself. You're going to date yourself. You're going to nurture yourself. You're going to do for yourself because you deserve it. This is your life, your body, your home, your heart, your mind, your time, and your energy. And you do not need to waste it, even on this twin flame or soulmate, with them having a major lack of intuition, understanding, appreciation, love, respect, and maturity. You don't need to put it towards them. You are depositing your energy into someone that's not appreciating it. So, let's clarify some of this. Spirit, please use these tarot cards to clarify these energies for my client. Please show them the finality, the final message, the understanding, the comprehension of what I've read. So here we have 8 of Wands. And the 9 of Swords. Bottom of the deck is broken karmic cycles. Okay. So the finality is this. You're going to move on. You're going to take action. 8 of Wands is moving, and I'm interpreting it as moving on. Very Sagittarian, which is very confident and fiery and sexy and just like, it has that zest, that charisma, that push from the universe. And it has this tune of positivity because of Jupiter ruling Sagittarius. And he's just there like expanding the energy of, let's go over here, right? Let's move on. Let's refocus our energy. And another additional message is Spirit says, I got this. Hold the phone. Hold the tarot cards. I've got this. I literally feel Spirit saying, honey, I've got this. We are going to attack the karmic situation. Not for any outcome. Not for reasons being this has to happen and this has to happen beforehand. No. Spirit says it was wrong. I saw it. And I'm going to do something about it. They will not get away with this behavior. Not just because it's a punishment. It's not even that. It's because they earned this seat at this table. They made a decision. They earned it. They earned No! They earned karma to come back at them. What goes around comes around. You reap what you sow. You will get back what you put into this world. And what they have put in, it doesn't matter how pitiful, how martyr, how sad, or how unhealed someone is. Don't think the universe is here taking pity. We all have issues. But we choose to heal them, take action, and do something about them, get therapy, read books, watch videos, pray, meditate, walk in the woods, talk to trees. Like, we do things to heal our issues, because we're not going to walk around this earth with our hands out saying, I'm hurt, I'm wounded, you owe me. You owe me. I am so wounded, you owe me. No, the universe says it's not how it works. It's just not. And I'm sorry that you hurt when you were a child, or I'm sorry that something bad happened to you in your life. Guess what? Something bad happened to them too. And them, and they lost someone, and someone very important to them got killed, and something very unfair happened to them too. And they suffer, and they hurt, and their body aches. And, you know, Spirit's like, are you not taking a look around? Look at all the hurt people in this world. Everyone's hurt. So you can't sit here, Four of Cups, like a martyr, like what they're doing. So Spirit says, I'm not here to attack, but I'm here to be that fire under your butt and say, get on with your work, get on with your healing, get on with your emotional maturity, get on with your adulting, get on with your heart and your situation, get on with fixing your karma, get on it, because Spirit's coming fast and furious, coming to break those karmic cycles, break the karmic chains that leave people hostage, break them. We are breaking karmic chains today. And Spirit says, I'm on my way. I'm on it. 8 of Wands. I'm taking action. I saw what they did. I saw what happened. I saw. And this isn't a punishment. It is, you're about to get that fire under your butt, because actions are going to start happening yesterday. Okay, that's what I'm feeling, this kind of charisma and energy. It's like, go, go, go. Each arrow is spewing off like karma. Karma's just coming fast. Pew, 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 pew. Like, you ever felt like everything's coming at you at once? Like the world's coming down a little bit? That's what this is. Okay, and let me tell you, his or her secrets are about to come out. Okay, this little book of knowledge is going to get opened up. You know that meme with Cat Williams? He's like, you know what I've been doing for all these years? Gaining knowledge and learning your secrets. Gaining knowledge and learning your secrets. And karma's like, I know all of them. There's not one secret you can keep. There's not one action you did that, oh, missed that one. No. Karma's been watching. The universe, source, creator, the great energy, it knows. And it always returns what's been sent out. So watch. This is coming to a close. Absolutely. And here we have cleanse, which is very much like a death card, but in a happier sense. And it's, she's smudging, she's getting rid of the negativity. Let's go ahead and end karmic relationships. Let's go ahead and end karma between each other. Let's go ahead and end all this toxic crap. So she's here to sweep and clean up the mess. And here's that new beginning we were talking about, the Magician. Because for every rock bottom, for every painful ending, we have a new beginning. And it's, you know what? This is saying it's all a choice. And this Magician, as you guys know, is you pick the sword, you pick the pentacle, the wand, or the cup. Pick one and get started down that path. Now, what are you going to choose, right? What are we going to focus on? What's the first step? Is it the only step? When you pick one, is that it? You close the door on the others? No. By any means, no. It just means my next step, I'm going to pick one of these things and I'm going to focus on it. I'm going to go with it. So he grabbed the wand, which is fire, very King of Wands. And it's, I'm going to create a new environment. I'm going to create new experiences, new people, new energy, new businesses, a new me. A lot of you guys are going to go through a transformation physically, mentally, emotionally, all of it. Spiritually, you're going to go through one. So this is a new beginning for you, finally breaking karmic chains. Then over here, clarifying this energy. To be honest, I'm just going to be real, like, no sugar. You're in a lot of pain right now. I know you are, because rejection hurts. And the way they have blocked you, Ten of Swords, F-U-C-K that. What a POS. How dare they treat such a gift like trash? Let the universe take care of them. Let the universe sweep, honey. It's gonna sweep. Let them do it. It's very cruel what this person's done to you. So guess, well, I don't want you to guess, but I'm gonna tell you, this is, they're gonna be in pain, okay? And don't worry about it. They can handle it. They can handle it. Okay? And you're gonna let them, because you've been over here, Mother Goose, okay, little Empress, just nurturing, shielding them. Like, don't go too harsh on them, Spirit. Don't be too mean. They've been through a lot. Karma, don't come down too hard on them. You know, let me, I'll take some of their problems. I'll take some of their worry. Like, don't go after them so much. Your love has been a shield. You've sat there, King of Wands, and shielded them from a lot of bad karma that was supposed to come their way a while ago. Health, finances, relationship, friendships, work. Like, you shielded them. Take off the shield. Put it down. Spirit says, as you put more money and time and energy and love into yourself now, here come the sorrows. Here comes the endless spiraling of thoughts about what they did to you, honey. What they did to you. What they said to you. It's going to come at them. They are not going to be able to sleep. They're not going to be able to eat without thoughts of what they did. And this is what they have heaped onto themselves. This is not a victory dance for you. This isn't revenge of the universe for your sweetheart. We're going to go fight for you. We're going to go punish them for you. Get those thoughts out of your head, because it's not about you. And that would be very narcissistic, by the way, but it's not about you. Nothing to do with you and your heart and your wrongs. It's about the energy this person created in their own world, and it will come back. The wrongs they did created a vortex and a tornado of negative vibes that you've been shielding them from, and it's coming back to them. It is not revenge and punishment. Karma is just the circle of life. Karma is honestly just, you did this. Don't ask why it's coming. You did this. It's simply that F-U-C-K around and find out. F around and find out. You know? And that's what's happening. You can F around and find out too. You can go bury yourself in love. F around and find out how beautiful and transformative that is for you. It's all karma. So this is what they've reaped on themselves. It's a very heavy burden. It's coming. I think this person was very unaware. And no! No! This person was just very unaware of everything they've done. It's like they needed a severe wake-up call, King of Cups in the reverse. Anyways, very detached from reality. They are going to find out, they effed around and they're going to find out. Stress, heartbreak, pain, panic, jealousy, but serious panic. Serious panic. Anxiety, losses, anger, misery, that fear is going to creep in, sadness. They're going to go through bouts of hate and doubt to the universe, to source. They're going to be under an immense amount of pressure to where they're going to almost break. They're going to also feel rejection. It's part of the recipe. They rejected you. Hello, you ordered rejection. I'm not saying people have to accept everyone in the world's love. I accept you, I accept you, I accept you. Yes, we do have to reject people. We cannot take everyone's energy. We can't be in love with everyone. We can't screw everyone. We can't be with everyone. We can't. I'm not saying like if you reject people, you're bad and it's going to come back at you. But when God gives you a gift, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, this is a soulmate. This is a twin flame. This is someone very important. It's their body, it's their heart, it's their ancestors, it's their karma, it's their love, it's their money, it's their energy, it's their time, it's so many things. So when you're given a gift, the universe isn't just passing out a bunch of SHIT from the Dollar Tree. You know, the universe is passing out gifts long term for your children's children, passing out karmas, passing out legacies. Okay, the universe is passing it out. So when you're given something by the universe and you reject it, that is different. That's not just some pitiable offer from some nobody, from some creepy person. This is a gift from your ancestors. This is a gift from your karma. This is a gift from the planets. This is a gift from spirit. You see what I'm saying? That is very, very, very different than basic rejection. So what I'm saying is when somebody rejects their path, rejects their ancestors and the gifts from God, and they say no to it, they don't see what's right there in front of them. This is the unappreciation. This is the negative karma. Because really, karma's just saying, I need you to grow up. I need you to mature. I need you to be a King of Cups in the upright. I need you to see my gifts when they show up. I need you to read signs when you see them. I need you to trust your intuition. I need you to know the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate and a karmic or basic. I need you to know the difference. I need you to know what's meant for you and what's not. I need you to know what's a yes and what's a no. You know, it's like being a baby. Babies would probably stuff anything in their mouth. They're immature. They don't know about germs or dangers yet. They're learning. So they have an excuse. But when a 12-year-old is stuffing things in their mouth, that's a problem. When an adult is stuffing things in their mouth, that's a problem. You see? And so Spirit's like, you're late, dude. You're late, lady. Like, come on now. You're here picking 7 of Cups, but you're a king? Like, come on. Like, what? You passed this level. This is spiritual grade school. You're going to get cut now. You're going to take a bite of that and realize there's a razor blade there. You're going to eat that and realize it was poison. Okay? This is the time for pain and suffering. All right? This is the wake-up call. And you're not going to have rest or peace until you figure that out. And this person may say, why are you forcing this on me? They're angry with spirit. They're angry with you. Put yourselves in their shoes. They're like, why are you forcing this on me? I don't want it. Why are you forcing this relationship on me? I don't want her. I don't want him. I want this. I want this reversed empress. I want this effed up person. I want this toxic relationship. I want this crappy job. I want this. Let me have it. And see, the problem is you, twin flame and soulmate. You've been shielding them from what they wanted. You're like, okay, but you took out the razor blade. Okay, but you did this and that. Like you've been cushioning their fall. If they've been in a karmic relationship, you've always been there for backup. If they've been hurting financially, you've been there to loan them some bucks. If they felt rejected and all alone, if someone called them fat, if someone called them stupid, if someone called them worthless, and you went and loved them anyways. You hugged all their little fat. You kissed them. You told them you cared about them. You gave them that boost. You see, they didn't get hurt bad enough. They didn't get rejected hard enough. They didn't fall on their face flat enough. You see what I'm saying? You helped that. And Spirit says, hands off, gloves off, mitts off. Let them feel it. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Let them feel it. They're going to go through some anxiety. They're going to go through some misery and some pain. And you're not going to play mommy and be there to cushion this. They're going to feel the pain. And it's going to come down on them like rain. All right, let's take a look. Spirit, give me some insight in the 9 of Swords. Spirit, please show me some insight with this. Body, mind, and soul, exploring every inch, studying. Okay, so this is great. Body, mind, and soul. That's what the depth is of this. It's everything. They're really going to get hit in every arena. Their physical body's going to be hurting, their mind is going to be suffering, and their soul is going to be aching. They can't let go. They have been grasping at their karmas. They just didn't want to let it go. Why? Who knows? Fear, worthlessness, who knows? But they didn't want to let it go. Hey, Fleeky. All right. Let's get a message from this person. I think we're all kind of dying to know. What are they thinking? What? Because you're over here in silent treatment, right? That's why you're watching me. It's been quiet. It's been silent. You've been blocked, or they're not telling you everything. They're not opening up. Like there's just been so much space with communication. And a lot of you guys, you know, silent treatment is very physical. When you care about someone and value them the most, and they ignore you, or they ghost you, that feels as bad as a physical beating. It's very, very painful for the body. So let's go ahead and give you some peace, some ease. What is this person's spirit wanting to say to you? Spirit, please guide me with these cards. Show me, please, right now, what this person's spirit and essence, the truth inside of them, the vibrations that if they could talk, what would they say? Show me this person's vibe. Show me their words. All right, we're going to get their words. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Number one, I have pleasured myself thinking about you and the intimate times we've shared. You have no idea how beautiful you are and how much they want you, which I knew that this is part of their struggle. That King of Wands, how they feel about you. The attraction, the chemistry, the sexual vibe you guys carry, like, that is absolutely something that they have a hold on that they can't let go of. Okay, they definitely feel that intimacy between the two of you. They just can't shake that. It's just what it is. The next thing is, I'm really missing you lately. Nostalgia. So their vibe, believe me, in their spirit, they do miss you. They're missing you quite a bit. Okay. Next, we have, I will always forgive the mistakes you make. So even when you guys fight, even when you think that I'm going to walk away, I'm going to be mad at them, I'm going to curse him out, I just told him off, 10 of Swords, they're going to forgive you. And they know deep in their heart that you forgive them too. Next, I don't like the attention others give you. And I know I should be giving you more. I'm just frozen in fear. Thank you for being you, my light in the dark. Bottom line, and I knew they had some self-rejection. They know they're effing up. They know they're, like I said, there is this knowing, like, you're better off without me. I'm not doing you right. I'm not giving you enough. I knew that with this Empress in reverse. Like, I know they are like shocked that you're even here at all, like just receiving and wanting their crappy energy. And to be honest, it's kind of a turnoff to him or her. Like, it is a turnoff in the sense, not sexually, but I just mean like spiritually. Like the fact that you want this, that you pursue it, that you accept it. It's a vibrational repellent. It's a turnoff. And it's like, why would you want this yucky part of me? And it's not that an insecurity like, oh, I'm overweight, why would you want me? Or I'm not that educated, why would you want me? Or I don't have that much money. That is not what I'm talking about. Like, loving people through faults is definitely good, and it's one thing. And some people don't see the good in themselves. That's a whole nother kind of separate situation. This is, I am intentionally effing you over. I am intentionally choosing somebody else or other things. I'm intentionally pushing you away. And I say it loud and proud to your face. And you are still pursuing me. You're giving me your energy. That is the repellent I mean. Like, it's flattering, but it's not flattering on you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get what I'm saying. That being said, that's what I mean. They know that they don't deserve what you're giving. They know they're not worthy of it, and they're not. So, Spirit, where do you see this heading? Please use these cards. Not your typical love story. Healing the heart chakra. Earning trust back. I'm sorry, earning back trust starting from the bottom. Hearts that speak the same language. Fairy tales do exist. Kind of the icing on the cake. Lurking in the shadows. Spirit's like, yeah, you know, this is a painful relationship and you guys are probably darn right going to start from the bottom because they've ruined it and you're walking away. I know you are. You're pulling away your love, your energy, you're taking it, and you're 9 of Pentacles yourself. This is so good. But Spirit says this isn't your typical. Like, this is a crazy situation and we're not seeing a bunch of happy in this reading. There's going to be a lot more healing than happy. But they know, and they will know if they don't yet, because karma's going to give them a little slap here, a big one actually. But they will start from the bottom. They're going to have to apologize. They're going to have to earn your trust. They're going to have to show you with lots of effort that they've changed. They are going to have to start from the bottom. And Spirit says they will. They are going to be so humbled. They're going to start. And fairy tales exist, meaning you're going to see a transformation in this person. And probably in yourself as well, because you're going to start from the bottom for yourself too. So you guys are both kind of coming out of a very dark place. Very, very dark. This 10 of Swords. This isn't, oh, we just got in a fight, we're going to fix it. This is, we went through hell. We went through the deepest, darkest pits of pain and suffering and hurt and rejection and what feels like a hell. And we're done. 10 of Swords. I'm done. You're done. We're done with the hell that we've been put through. And we're going to begin again. Magician, 10 tens, start from the bottom. And something good is going to come from it. Which I really enjoy that. Let's read the map oracles and see where we're headed at this bottom place. Make sure I have my book. Okay. Wow, you guys are going to make a magic prayer. And you are a gentle gardener. And you're going to start watching channels, videos, and signs that carry the number 22. Okay? So the 2s are going to be a sign from God about this reading. This magic prayer, though, is a mantra. And it's a wish. And it's a spell. And it's an intention. And it's being put into the universe like a seed. Thank you, mysterious world. Sorry. And there's the eggs. These are seeds. And look at her. She's like watching down on her little baby seeds. Her little baby eggs hatching. You're going to see that this wish, this affirmation, this prayer, this spell, this mantra is going to work. And it's going to give you the fruits of what you speak and put into this universe right now as a magician. And it says this: speak your prayers and listen to the answers. Act in faith. When you see the magic prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always here wanting to help. By the way, the page number is 88, and we are at 80 minutes and 28 people. So look at those eights. Eights are very powerful as well. This Lion's Gate A8 probably did something for you. And if you missed the Lion's Gate reading, maybe watch it. I don't know. But so Spirit's always waiting to heal and help you when you're ready and when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is this: Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. This is in Luke. I forget the verse, but Luke has this. Thy will be done through me. Thy will and not mine be done. I hope you guys understand what that means. It's like, let your will be done, not mine. Let the universe's will and Spirit's will and fate and karma and destiny, may that come true. And not the kind of pointless will that we want sometimes, which is short seen. Like, we don't see it all the way through. We just want something right now, but we're not thinking long term. That's why it's like, Spirit, I know you know what's best for me ultimately as a soul. So this is the prayer, okay? This is the prayer, and the conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender, let go your wishes and your desires to Spirit. This also means speak your wishes. Speak your desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will definitely get what you need. And right now your heart needs healing. And right now you need the power to walk away. And right now you need the power to be happy for yourself. And right now you need the courage to love yourself beyond their rejection. And right now you need healing from the pain they've caused you. That's what you need. You need peace. And you need confidence back for yourself, because this has been very, very, very painful and hurtful. And they need a wake-up call. They need to see where they've been wrong. They need to have the courage to apologize. They need to have the courage to right their wrongs. They need to have the energy and courage to change, to lead. They need to have healing on their heart for why they think they don't deserve such a gift that Spirit's been trying to give them through you. So, and as long as you guys keep in conscious contact with this higher power, you can be assured that you're on the right path. And the gentle gardener says this: be your own person, be your own conscious co-creator. The gentle gardener is visiting you today in your reading to remind you that your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs, they actually create your reality and your experience. A lot of you know this, but this is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of the universe in an art of co-creation, and it's reflected to them through you. It's art and it's creation. Are you aware of your own thoughts, your subconscious feelings and thoughts? What is the quality of these beliefs? Believe in the limitless possibility that miracles happen, that they unfold, that fairy tales do exist. Believe in this. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your garden is abundant with beauty and love. So there's that. And what is the obvious sarcastic message from the universe about your situation? You know, we all have a sarcastic side. We all have a catty side. So let's get universe's little catty remarks about today's reading. Your wound is probably not your fault, but your healing is your responsibility. I love that because as your reader, that just means so much to me because I kind of I spoke about that earlier with them being the martyr and the victim. And like, they're so wounded that they just want to break, and you've been giving them so many breaks because you felt bad for what they've been through. And how I said we've all been hurt. But a lot of us choose to heal. We do the work, is what I said. And I did know that they weren't. I knew that they were just not doing the work. They were saying they're so wounded, but they weren't fixing it. And so this is the universe's karmic sarcastic remark to that by saying, listen, I know your issues, your wounds are not your fault, and you didn't choose them, and it wasn't fair what happened to you. And it could be the worst things in the world that have happened to someone. And it's not their fault. But it is their karmic responsibility to heal those wounds. If you know you have a bad cough and you can't stop coughing and you've tried every remedy, well, you're going to go to the doctor, or you're going to go get some medicine somewhere. You're going to go make a remedy. You're not going to sit there and continue coughing all night. You're going to fix it. Being sick isn't your fault, but it's your responsibility. And sometimes the soul is sick. And we see symptoms of bad karmas, symptoms of brokenness, just bad things, bad luck. You know, those are symptoms that the soul is sick. And it is up to us to heal it. It's our responsibility. So Spirit's like, I'm not blaming you for what's going on, and we're not here to punish, but you have a choice, and you need to heal it, because you're going to keep getting sick. Sickness is not something you're going to escape. So it will happen. And if you're sowing that seed in the garden, it's going to happen even more fluently. So Spirit's not giving them a green card. Spirit's not giving them a free pass, if you will. Spirit is saying, hey, to you and you, like, I know the pain is here, but you still have to grow up, King of Cups, and deal with it. Oh, we got 2 cards here, so there's a bonus. Guess we'll read that in a second. You'll never be free of people who harmed you until you take full responsibility for your own healing. No matter what family you were born into, no matter what body you are stuck in, or what weird SHIT has happened to you along the way in your life, this is your life, yours and no one else's. Be tender with the parts of you that are hurt and the parts of you that are struggling. Take ownership of your whole beauty and the ugly parts, your dented, pieced up together self. If you blame someone for who you are and the path you've taken, you give them ownership of you. All of a sudden, it's their fault that you've been waiting. It's their fault that you've been rejected. It's their fault that you've been alone for 10 years. It's their fault. that you can't find anyone, and it's their fault that you're maybe overweight or depressed or not taking care of yourself, and it's their fault that you're broke, and it's everyone's fault. You know, it's not mine. It's the path I've been given. It's my body, it's my mind, it's my luck, it's my fortune, it's where I live, and you know, it's the time I have left and what I have to choose from. It's my choices. Like, I don't have a lot of choices. You know, these are all our excuses. It's like being somewhere for 20 years and not doing anything about it. And if you blame all these circumstances and people, you'll never, ever be the King of Wands. You'll never, ever have your power back. The power to choose, the power to change, the power to leave, the power to grow, and the power to know. Like, you'll just never have it. So Spirit's like, listen, it's not your fault, but you have the responsibility and the wisdom right now that through the Eight of Wands coming at you, spitting truth, spitting energy, and karma's at you, you have that knowledge that something's wrong. You have the intuition. You know a red flag when you see one, you feel it. Pay attention. If you don't pay attention, that's not our fault that you're going to fall and trip next week in some karmic way. It's not our fault. You're choosing this. So that sucks. Yep, it does. But focus on what you can do right now and be your very own bad AF healer. Bam. So boom, there you go. Take personal responsibility. And notice how we have the magic prayer and we have prayer again. And it was stuck to this card. So this was meant to be here. It's definitely not an accident. It was like, I'm going to get my prayer card out here. I'm going to confirm prayer has something to do with today's video. So prayer is dope AF, and it is. Prayer is not just some Christian or, you know, other religional type blessing. Like, only people who are religious can pray because they're praying to God. No, praying to the universe, to spirit, to source, to the great creator, to the highest energy of all. Prayer to love, prayer to spirits, prayer to the higher. That is dope. You see, they're multidimensional, and they, I mean multi, like just multiple energies is they. Multiple energies. Other timelines, other versions of yourself, your creator, your God, your angels, your ancestors, the spirit realm, the saints, your guides, Jesus. They're on a different level. They're in a different world, a different dimension. So prayer reaches them. Your prayer, they hear it, they feel it. So it's dope because that actually changes your circumstances. So here, seriously, spend a little time asking the universe, source, creator, guides, spirit, higher self. Spend some time asking the universe for what you want, what you need, what you're feeling. Even if you're speaking into the void, the great void. At the very least, you'll hear your own voice. You'll hear your own wish list and get a better idea of what you really do want. You might even figure out what the first baby step is going to be to getting it. At the very best, there's a strong AF genie in the sky who will magically grant all your wishes. Now, you figure out who that quote-unquote magic genie is. But I promise you it's real. Whatever it is, there is this hypothetical magic genie that knows your good deeds, knows your bad deeds. The reason good deeds and bad deeds come into play is because you either racked up that piggy bank with a nice savings account for your wishes, or it's very low. Very low on the totem pole. But it's there. There's definitely an invisible piggy bank of good deeds, good gestures, good intentions. There, it's up there. And whenever you don't donate, whenever you don't help, whenever you don't give to the needy, whenever you don't help a friend, whenever you don't do good deeds, okay, you deplete your little spiritual piggy bank up there. Because you are a higher self and you know what you put into the world. You know what you put in. You know if you're gardening and you're watering and you're pruning and you're doing good things. And you know if you're starving your garden. If your garden is starved, you're not going to have great gifts. You know? If all you think about is me, what I need, what I want, don't look in the mirror and say, why am I broke? Why am I poor? Why am I homeless? Why am I rejected? Why am I in need? Why am I suffering? Why am I sick? The one that gives gathers. And I don't just mean financially, I mean in so many ways. Good deeds, helping others, being there for them, everything, just good deeds. So anyways, you guys know this. But if you have put some good stuff out there in this world, it says pray. Pray that something good happened to you. And don't just pray for rewards, money blessings, physical blessings. Pray for something good. Like, you know, I don't know, Spirit, make me better so I can be there for more people. Make me more affluent, make me more wealthy so I can do better in this world. So I can live better, so I can eat better, so I can sleep better, so I can be a better human, so I can help Mother Earth, so I can help people with a home, or I can help a family with something, or, you know, I could just be there for someone. I could be a friend. I could be a support. I could be there for children. It doesn't always have to be a financial, but just make me in a position to where I have the time to help the world. If I am doing well enough financially, my time is free. You see, that's a beautiful prayer. You're not saying, Spirit, I need $1 million because I really want that boat and I need 2 mansions to feel successful. And I really want that watch and those hot glasses and that closet full of whatever name brands. I need all those things to feel good. That's a little bit different of a affluent vibe. Yes, some people are into name brands and clothing and materialism. I'm not saying that's bad. That might make people feel really good. I just feel that that's temporary. Those are riches stored on earth, and they wither and they rot and they die and they get old. They don't last. But being affluent, attaining great wealth, attaining land to grow gardens for the bees and the animals and the birds, and to take care of animals and to connect with nature and to heal people like Dr. Sebi, or, you know, just examples, you know, like that's awesome. That's super affluent, but for good reason, you know, or to be a voice in this world where there is no voice. Spirit, help me be well known, help me be seen by many so I can guide, so I can lead people to the truth. Let me be a leader of the light. You know, help me lead. And you may be affluent in that way. You know, there's so many things to pray for, but even when it's in a relationship, like if I were in this reading, if I were part of this relationship, I would pray for personal happiness, to feel good again, because someone's been beat down so much mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. I would pray for healing, to believe in myself again if I were in this reading. Help me to believe in myself. Help me to value myself again. Help me to shine and find happiness. I need that. Spirit, guide me to a place where I am not seeking the darkness. Guide me to a place where I'm not constantly seeking to get hurt, to get rejected, and to get burned. Guide me to a place, Spirit, where I'm not always trying to heal the broken. It's good to heal the broken, but I don't want to live there 24/7, 365. Spirit, guide me to a place of replenishment. Give me peace. Make my body feel good. Make my body feel vibrant. Give me the gift of health and vitality. Give me the gift of beauty so I just feel awesome and confident. Spirit, give me a voice that people want to hear. Spirit, give me a pathway that I can take. Show me the door so I can walk down that path and do the work and become the best version of myself. Those are good prayers. But anyways, that's what Spirit Sarcasm is having to say. What is next on the horizon for you and this relationship? Can you just give us a peek into the window of this journey? Judgment. The gavel has been placed. It means the judgment's been cast. The next step here is for some of you, court. For others of you, a finality. Like judgment is, I've made a decision, it's done. Now this is going to happen. Karma's here. Judgment with this gavel also means like the next step on this journey is no going back. Like this happened and this needs to be done. And I just mean like, that's it. There's like definitely a door that is closed and a new one that's opened. And part of that new door is you will deal with the damage that's been done. This is a sentence. It is definitely a sentence. Someone's not going to be sure how you feel about them, obviously. Can I get another peek, please? Another window look with judgment, what this means in this relationship. Divine guidance. You are my other half, and I saw 22. I know that you're my soulmate. You're my other half. Breaking free. Spirit's already going to be up in this mess. Like it's already happening. Karma's already here. It's doing the work. And I guess the next step is like watch us work. This is the universe and this is karma. Honestly, the window into what's happening next is you're letting go of the reins. You are surrendering and you're letting the universe do what it does. You're letting God, Spirit, Source, Creator do what it does. There's going to be a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot of what's happening. Don't worry about all of that. You're going to be confused. You're going to have a lot of questions. You don't know everything. And Spirit's like, that's okay. But there is this beautiful yin yang. There is this, you're my other half. You're my soulmate. There is a beautiful connection. Spirit says, you know, fairy tales do exist. This is not your typical relationship. So take it for what you can. You are breaking karmic chains and cycles. And last, but not the very least, I am picking a romance angel. Okay, let's get a romance angel for this relationship in silence. Spirit, what is the energy of their connection? Getting to know each other. As you reveal the innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And it says, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Now, you guys have a great love, and the divine guidance is going to guide them in your direction. It is what it is. And really truly opening up to the new versions of yourself is getting to know each other again, because they're going to be a changed, refined person. You're going to be a changed, refined person, and you will need to get to know each other all over again. It is what it is. That is your divine connection. There is a lot of chemistry here. We've known that throughout this reading, the attraction with the King of Wands. There's a very strong sexual chemistry and attraction. You'll know what it is. I think you struggle being in their presence because you melt. You really just melt. You guys are like a kid in a pet store looking at a puppy. And you got to have it. You got to bring him home. He's your best friend. That innocence, that childlike, I love you. I want to kiss you. I want to hold you. I want to touch you. I want you to touch me. I want you to be in me. I want you to be in my essence. Like that yin yang, it's just there. It's sad that you guys are hurting. It's sad. And I hurt for you. And I felt the pain in this reading. I didn't pull the Three of Swords, but I felt it throughout this video. And just the pain of you offering your cup and it being rejected and rejected. So painful. So many tears wanted to come from me. And the pain of them as well, the yang on the opposite side, the pain that they feel that they are not worthy. I'm not worthy of her cup. I'm not worthy of that love. I'm not worthy of this unconditional loyalty. I'm not worthy of this forgiveness. I'm not worthy of this person. Stop trying to give me this person. Stop trying to tell me I'm better than everybody. Stop trying to tell me I'm good when I'm bad. Stop trying to tell me I'm a good person when I'm not. Stop trying to reinforce abundance and gifts and health and wealth. Stop. I'm not worthy. The pain that I feel from that person who's just like, stop, is very painful. And Spirit's kind of showing me someone who never shops in the windows, metaphorically. They walk by every window of something good inside the window because they're telling themselves, I can't afford what's in the window. I don't have the funds. Don't even look. Don't even look in the window. It's not for me. It's for other people. It's not for me. I don't have that kind of life. I have this kind of life. That's just my lot in life. You see, that is the mentality that someone suffers from. Don't give me that cup. I can't afford that cup. I don't deserve it. Just stop. Why are you? I'm not even looking. And that was this Four of Cups the whole time. So I see the pain on both sides. I know the pain of rejection, and I know the pain here of like, I'm not good enough for this. It's not aligned with me. Like, stop. I'm trying. And I know how confusing this Seven of Cups is. Someone's like, I'm trying to push them away. They're going to go get better. It's like, shoo. Go to another house, puppy. There's better houses. There's richer people with bigger yards. Stop trying to come to me. Go. I'm going to, you're too good for me. And this puppy's like, no, you're not. You're fine. I love you. I want to be with you. And they're just like, no. I don't have what it takes for you. I'm place to place. And they're like, I'm not looking for that. I'm right for you. It's that. So this confusion is like, you're not the right mix for me. It's not that you're so much better than me. It's just that our vibes don't mix. There's got to be someone else better suited for me in my situation. There's got to be someone else that kind of aligns with me. And that's what they're seeking. And Spirit's like, are you kidding me? Look at this. Just metaphorically, materialistically speaking here. Here's a brand new pair of Jordans they just dropped. Here, take it. And you're like, what's the catch? No. I don't. No. Okay. Take your Jordans. I buy my shoes at Costco. I don't need shoes like that. I buy them honestly at Payless, or I buy them at Walmart. Like I don't need Jordans. I'm not a Jordan person. I don't care about Jordans. I don't care about the line that just dropped. And they're like, well, you'll like them. You don't always have to get Jordans, but this is a pair that's yours and you might really like them. And you're like, nah, I hear they're really uncomfortable. They look bothersome. Like they're not for me. And you're like, you didn't even try them on. Try them on. They might make you feel like a whole new person. Like, nope, I'm not going to try them on, okay? Like, I'm not. I shop for what I shop for. I buy for what I buy, and that's it. That's who I am. Go get that to someone else. It's the rejection. It's like, it doesn't cost anything. It's being given to you. You don't have to reject it because you think you can't afford it. You don't have to reject this person because you think you don't deserve their love or their forgiveness. You don't have to. It's there. It's yours, just like grace. So I get the frustration with the Seven of Cups because this person is honestly why they think that you're smothering. You keep wanting them even through the rejection. They want you to walk away. They want you to say no. Okay, I don't want to sit here and beg to give you something. I'm not going to beg you to take what I'm offering. Fine, you don't want it? I'll take it back. They need that. They need you to say no. They need you to pull away. They need you to hurt them. And you're not like that. You're not the kind of person that's going to hurt them. So I can see where, like, you're this kind of person with the Empress in reverse that is a little bit smothering. You're that mom that never takes care of herself because she's giving to everyone. Yes, in our mind, we think, what a good mom. She never eats. She never sleeps. She never showers. She never takes care of herself because she's so busy taking care of her family. What a great mom. Always sacrificing. Somehow, a lot of people think they just get raised like the great sacrificer is the great mom. To a degree. And that's why Libra kind of represents the Empress. And to me, that's bad. It's a negative trait. Because kids that feel over smothered, over cared for, kids that feel like they are their mom's entire world, it's negative because they can't live their life. Whatever they do, whatever they say affects her. She doesn't have her own life. And we all may sit there and think, what a great mom, but the reality is there's damage. Sometimes you can love too much, you can give too much, or you could sacrifice too much. It doesn't make that person great. It makes them damaged. And sacrifice to an extent makes you great. Now, the mom that will sacrifice a meal for her own is one thing. A mom that will sacrifice her own desires like hair, nails, Starbucks and things so her children can have what they need at home or even what they want is a great mom. A mom that sacrifices the job she wants to be home for her children. That's a great mom. A mom that goes to therapy so she can be a better version of herself for her kids. That's a great mom. A mom that kills her own inner demons to be better. That's a great mom. Those are choices. And a mom that chooses to care for herself physically with her health so she can live longer, so she can be awake more, so she can do more. A mom that chooses health and vitality, relaxation, breaks, is healthy and good. And that's a good mom because she is present and awake and aware and ready. And that's what the Empress is trying to teach us. Like, don't become this great sacrificing Empress, the greatest sacrificer of all. That doesn't give you a gold star and a gold medal. It becomes toxic. And you don't realize you're hurting your own self. And you push away the ones you'll want to keep closest. You may want to love this person with all your heart and hug them and kiss them and squeeze them and love them and never let them go, but you're smothering them because you can't let a day go by without texting, smothering them because you can't not drive by their house, or you can't step away from the relationship without looking at their social media. You know, that's smothering, and that's caring too much. You know, if you're busy doing something like cooking dinner, or you're around your family or friends and they call and they haven't called in a week, and you just say, shh, everyone quiet, I'm getting a call, I have to step out, I have to quit what I'm doing, I have to leave the movie theater, I have to leave the dinner table, I have to go. And they're like calling you out of the blue after so long, and you just drop everything because they're calling. And then you put everyone else who's around you, who's been there, on hold. Toxic. And the only thing you're telling this person is, my world stops for you. Whatever you say. If you need me, I'll be there right now. If you need me to answer, here I am. It's toxic. Now, if you've gotten out of those funks and you've gotten to a stage where you see them calling, but you're busy, and you're like, well, I'm not going to answer. I'm actually busy right now. I can't. You might reach out and say, hey, I can't talk right now. Is everything okay? That's good. Let them know you have a life. If they say, hey, can you drop everything? Can you come see me right now? I really need someone to talk to. You know, I had a really terrible day. I feel on the edge. Well, of course, yeah, you can say, you know what? Yeah, let me rearrange my situation. You're important. I'll be there for you when you need me. That's okay. Yes, you know, I'm not saying you can't ever drop anything for them. But if it's just like, you know, hey, what's up? What are you doing? You want to get together real quick? I have an hour between whatever shifts. Can you come down? You might be tired. You might say, you know, I had a really long day. I have a big morning. I can't. Maybe another time, though. You know, let them know that unless it's truly needed, you're not dying to see them. You're not dying to drop everything just to be there. You have a life, you know, and that's the health and vitality of what I think you're going to be here very soon. 9 of Pentacles. You are literally on your way to being that person where I am a good person and I will be there. I'm a loving person, but I'm not always available, and I will care for myself. And it's, I love you, but I love me more. And that's probably the best thing you can do for yourself in relationships like that. So anyways, I don't know. I hope you guys liked this reading. But there you go. Chemistry strong with this one. They're definitely your significant other. Things have been bad. They've been bad. But finally, 10-10, you're at an end, okay? So the bad is over. It's about to be over, and you're going to be able to move on from this pain and suffering and start pouring into yourself. So I see a lot of healing, and to be honest, I see a lot of karma. Okay? So a lot of karma coming their way, karma coming your way. Karma, karma, chameleon. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching me. I'm going to let you go. I appreciate you, and I hope you like this video, comment, whatever. For those of you that are my subscribers and you paid, I'm going to go check my accounts and make sure, and then I'll be back tonight to do my membership subscriber readings. So if you haven't paid as of August, please go and set that payment up. Some of us need to get restarted, new cards, new seasons, new banks, new all kinds of things. But then I'm going to come back and we'll do some tarot, and we'll talk a little bit of astrology about what's going on with your transits. So if you are a member, I'm going to help break down kind of what's going to be coming up within the next 6 months for you. If you're not a member, please go to my website and become one, jks1111.com. Just go ahead and just pick your source. If you are an ultimate member, a VIP, kind of elite member, you will get the astrology version as well. If you are just a basic member, an inner circle, you'll still get a reading, but you won't get the astrology 6-month prediction piece. So pick your membership. Right now, if you do become a member, you can order a deck of my tarot cards for a discount. So that is the new deal if you want to be a part of that. Yeah, Alan, if you could change that, I need to have payments at least the first week of the month, because I want to do readings prediction for the month. And if it comes towards the end, it kind of combobulates my flow for the readings. So if you could just fix that, and I think you can like reschedule it, that would be great. Just because sometimes I know things happen and then people can't pay at the end of the month, but I already did the reading. And it gets combobulated. I prefer to have it at least like the first week, the beginning of the month. But yeah, that's it. And I'm going to do a delivery card package on TikTok and YouTube here so you guys can see what to expect in the package here soon. And I'll be sending some other packages out for the cards. All right. Well, I love you guys, and I'll see you in a little while. Bye, guys. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your likes and subscribes and support. I love you guys. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Bye, Fleeky. Bye, Ellen. Remember, guys, this is a journey, not a destination. You just keep swimming. Love you guys.